You always want to prepare yourself for success. And that's where the confidence and everything comes from. When it comes to how you work, how you look, your journey, your goals, don't make it hard. Make it easy and continue to be consistent. And I think that's the practice you'll see from me today is that it's not rocket science. It's not super hard. It just takes a little bit of commitment. Check, check. Check, check. Freddie Gibbs just dropped, so it's check, check. But it's week 5. Week 5 weigh-in. It's been a long week. I got a long day. I had a long night. I didn't go to bed till like 2 or 3 in the morning. So let's see where we are when it comes to this weight. I'm not excited, but let's do it. Okay, let's go over the results. 232.4. When I started this, today is July 28th. When I started this on June 29th, I was 237.8. Week 2, I went to 235.2. Week 3, I dropped all the way to 232.6. Last week, I weighed in at 235.4. And this week, I am 232.4. So, over a 4-week period, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just making sure. Over 4 weeks, 4 Mondays ago, I've lost 5.4 pounds. I'm proud of that. Continue to work. It'll be a long journey, and I'm just settling in. I told y'all back on June 29th that I was going to be the worst y'all ever saw me, like, period. And I think I titled the video that this will be the worst you ever see me. And I'm bringing it to fruition, and I'm coming. And then look, I'm still feel like I'm getting solid too. So carry on. What's up, y'all? We back. I'm in the kitchen, and as y'all saw in the title of the video, I'm gonna take y'all through my meal prep. As y'all know, I'm leaning out and I'm losing weight. I've lost 5 pounds in 4 weeks, so like 1.25 pounds a week. And I just want to tell y'all what I'm eating, show y'all what I'm eating every single day. Now, this is going to be a 2-parter because this part of the process is a long process. But basically, my macro goal is around 2,300 calories a day, over 200 grams of protein, I believe like 150 to 200 grams of carbs. I got to look at the carbs and the fats, but I just focus on calories and protein. But I know it's high carb because pretty much in every meal, and you'll see every meal I'm eating a cup to a cup and a half of rice every single meal, which is a lot of volume when it comes to rice. So obviously I buy a lot of rice. So maybe we'll do a grocery haul next. But as we go, I'm gonna start with my chicken. So basically this is like 4.5 pounds of chicken. I usually like to split my meals up between chicken and another meal like ground beef or like a pasta or like maybe like ground beef and a different pasta. So I work Wednesday through Saturday. I eat 2 meals a day, and then I eat overnight oats every day, and then I do like a protein shake at the end of the night or a Ninja Creamy. And that's how I kind of structure my meals. So when I'm meal prepping, when I'm doing my main 2 meals that I eat, kind of like my 2 lunches because I work 12-hour shifts, I usually structure that around rice and a protein or a pasta and a protein with rice, something like that, just to have some variety so I'm not eating the same thing every single day for the 4 days. But with the chicken breast, it's kind of hard to like separate it to the yield you exactly need to be able to get that 6 ounces. So 24 ounces exactly. So I just put the pack in, and then I start with this, see how much weight it gives me, and then I go straight to that. So right now, about to pop open the chicken breast, wash it, clean it, whatever. And then it's 8 in the morning. So what I do to make it easier for me is I crock pot my chicken breast. I crock pot it. That's it. Point blank period. And I'll go through the whole process with you. But for me, it's just easily, it's stinkless, right? I season how I want to, of course. Same flavor. I know it's slow cook. I know it's juicy because who wants dry chicken breast? So that's why you slow cook it. So I'm going to get straight to the process of cleaning it, rinse it off, whatever. Shame on me, right? And then we're going to go straight in the crock pot, and I'm going to show y'all just basically everything I do to prepare my chicken. So that's it. We got the chicken in the crock pot. Turn this water off. We got the chicken in the crock pot. And now we just go through with the same season that we initially. Oh, first, the most important part, poke your chicken. Right? Just allowing that chicken broth and everything that you season with, that once it starts to get a little warm, you poke it, and you want to make sure you hear you poking all the way through it. This allow everything you season it. It makes a whole lot of difference, trust me. So after your chicken is poked, you just season it with the same thing you seasoned it with before. So I do pepper, onion powder, I'll do garlic powder on top this time. And that's it. And that's it. I push this to the side, push that back. Obviously put the top on it. Where'd I put the top? Put the top on, bam. And that's all I do. You put everything back. Oh, this is empty. I gotta empty out this seasoning. We got so much seasoning. Real black family, you feel me? Real black family, you feel me? I put this on low. Once I put that on low, that's gonna cook for like, I say 6 to 8 hours, where you can poke it all the way through, go forward, and it goes straight through, like a knife through butter, right? Then after I do this, I have the chicken broth and I have everything in here. But what I like to do is I like to take the chicken out first, then shred it up. Even though the chicken broth doesn't really have any protein value, it just is higher in sodium. So I just take it out. Even though I can poke through, I grab them with tongs, and we'll go through it later. I put it in a container, and I just mash them up in that container to where I just have mostly the chicken, mostly the protein that I'm looking for my meal. And that's what I do. But as you see, this is already on low. It's 8 a.m. And that's how I start my meal prep day. And so we gotta have the rice to make. We have the overnight oats to make. I have 2 pounds of ground beef that should make up what this doesn't make up. So if I'm doing 4.5 pounds, what's that? Like a whole lot of ounces, 16, 18, 32, 48 ounces. This might cover me, but I don't think it will for my week. If it does cover me for my week, I just need to start doing better at taking it out the package. I have a package of chicken in the refrigerator that I'm gonna separate, but this may cover me, but I'm gonna do the ground beef just in case it doesn't cover me, right? And then you have a couple meals of ground beef, or we'll see. But it should cover me, right? And then if it does, then I may like go 7 ounces per meal, because I want to be at 6 ounces and like a cup and a half of rice every meal. But if I have extra, I may go 7, right? Just add a little extra protein. I'm not in a reload week. Reload week is every 4th week. So I'm still going hard this week. We're at 8 miles this week. We're at 8 miles Sunday, 5K yesterday. I lifted on both days, did chest a push day on Sunday, legs yesterday, squats, extensions, curls, leg curls. So I'm going hard so I can do an extra ounce of protein, especially chicken, which is low calorie, high in protein for that cause. So I may just do that, but it's all filling it out, whatever works for you. Just make sure you get your carbs because that's your energy source, right? And then make sure you get your protein. But I got a lot to do today, so my day is stacked. So that's why this works for me, waking up in the morning and starting this chicken. It's going, it's cooking. I'm already being successful preparing for my week of eating. And when it comes to dieting, when it comes to being consistent, when it comes to discipline, you always want to make it easy for yourself to do so. You always want to have the food prepared, and you always want to prepare yourself for success. And that's where the confidence and everything comes from. When it comes to how you work, how you look, your journey, your goals, don't make it hard. Make it easy and continue to be consistent. And I think that's the practice you'll see from me today is that it's not rocket science. It's not super hard. It just takes a little bit of commitment. It takes a little bit of time management. Have to be super regimented, super consistent. But I'm gonna show you my results. You can see the results. I'm weighing myself every week, right? I've lost 5 pounds in 4 weeks. That's pretty good. Now imagine I put that together for 8 or 12 weeks. That's 15 pounds, right? So stick with me. You can do it. I can do it, right? We are children of the Lord. We can do anything. I'll see y'all a little bit later. We're going to finish the meal prep. What's up, y'all? And we back. I had to run into work today, even though it was my off day. Also, got a haircut. Also, did my first workout of the day. So, I've been kind of ripping and running. Having to go in today kind of threw me off. Because it's a Tuesday. I don't usually work Tuesday, but had to go in a little bit. So, right now, we're going to make the rice for my meal prep. Because I still got a meal prep on Tuesday. So, we'll go in with the rice. As you see, I measure about 22 ounces of rice. And I'm going to do about 27 ounces of water, which adds up to about 50 ounces. Which if you divide that about 8, that's like 6 and some change, right? But I need 8 meals, so I'll have to do another load after this one. So the way to do that is I need a cup and a half. So that wouldn't give me my cup and a half, so I'll probably have to do this twice. But I'm used to it. And so what I do is I add the water. Basically my yield adds up to 50 ounces of rice, pretty much. Which 6 times 8 is 48. So if you're just basing off just straight like, you're gonna get, because in a rice cooker you assume that all the water is consumed by the rice. That's the assumption. So that's how you get the 50 ounces of rice. So that's my kind of routine. I use a knife because the rice sticks to my hand. Move it up. I think my justification is I get water between between every single piece of rice. And that's just pretty much it. So that's jasmine rice. I'll get my Hot Mug, get Supreme, get Tobo brand. I mean, this one was just on sale this cycle. I'm not really specific with the rice. Same nutrition facts. And that's it. I'll start my rice. I'll do that twice to get enough rice I need. I aim for 12 ounces of rice per meal. So if that gives me, this will make 4 meals and some change if I go about 50 ounces. Yeah, that's a lot of rice. I know. I knew when I started eating, I used to eat like 4. And now we can check on the chicken. I came in and touched the chicken, and it looked like it was cool, so I put it on keep warm. And so I'll show y'all what that chicken looks like. So that's my chicken. Gonna keep warm. As you see, I can stab right through it. It comes apart. So basically what I'm gonna do is now, I'll leave that in there. Now, I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna show you how I shred it up. All right, so we here. Let me get that little piece off. And I'm getting each piece of chicken out. I drip off that chicken broth. I mean, the chicken broth don't really do a lot for me because it doesn't have that much protein in it. And so I could have weighed this before, but right, so now I shred it up. And this is how I shred it up. This is mostly used for ground beef, but I'm just here with it. 10 out of 10 right here. Put it up. I'll let that cool off. So that's it. You got your rice cooking, chicken already shredded, and it's 4 o'clock. So next, I'm gonna be browning some ground beef, right? And that'll be my second protein. And hopefully that gives me everything for the week. I have done this and I came up short, but that's fine because I got backup chicken breasts in the refrigerator. I haven't put in the freezer yet. And if I have to just cook up one of them, I will. But as far as everything, I'm on track for today. Okay, so the princess is picked up. Now, I'm gonna show you basically the simple part. So, have my rice here, have my chicken, plates, these to grab a bowl. So, put that there. Kind of monotonous, but and that's it. I'll set this to the side. And so I'm gonna do that until I run out of chicken and or rice. And then if I have one that's left over with chicken, I'll write on the top or the side. Or if I have one left over rice, I'll write how much. So when I cook my next batch of rice, when I cook my ground beef, I know how much to cook. But right now it's not looking promising that I'm gonna get 4 meals out of this, but hopefully so. That was a lot of chicken. But you know, I only want the protein, so I can't complain. All you realize in 4 days, you're preparing your food 4 days, how much you eat in 4 days. And then this is the only thing I eat in 4 days. I don't really snack, don't really do anything. So this is everything for 4 days. So you find a different respect for it, a different love for it, a different affinity for meal prep, because nothing else goes in other than what you prepare on a Tuesday, which is crazy, right? I don't know. Okay. So that right there yielded 4 meals exactly. Each one, 6 ounces of chicken or meat. And then you had a cup and a half of rice. 4 meals exactly. So that was about 4.5 pounds, I think, of chicken. 4.5 pounds of chicken. And then you had 22, 27, you know, my mixture I told you about earlier, of rice. So that's half my meals done. I have 3 pounds of ground beef out. That's not gonna be enough. So I'm probably gonna have to cook 2 of those chicken breasts that are in there, maybe 3, and then see where it goes from there. But let's just brown the ground meat right now and see how much we get out of that one. we back with the fresh batch of ground beef and the new rice. So we get straight to it. That's just 2 pounds of ground beef. I don't know how many meals that make. I doubt it makes 4. They just don't add up. 6, 12, 14. I mean, could. I doubt it makes 4. Hey, I may have enough for the whole meal, though. I may have enough for the whole. Hold on. That's it. We covered every meal. So, let me stack them, make them look pretty. So, this is 2 meals a day for my 4-day week. Ain't gonna lie. So this is 2 pounds of ground beef raw. I think this was a 4.5. I might be mistaken. 3.5 pounds. Might be mistaken. I'll take a look again. And then right there. So I'm happy how that turned out. I even had a bowl left over, which I didn't really count before. But 8 meals. So now I gotta give Harley a bath, and then tonight, or if I have time throughout the day, get some free time, we'll do some overnight oats. But I'm litty. That turned out beautifully. Real quick, even meals, ground beef, chicken. I'm excited to eat. And that chili, what was that? Chili crumb powder, whatever. What was that? Chili crunch, crushed red pepper. Crushed red pepper. I opened it with my mouth, and my mouth is burned, so I might have put too much in it, but I'm excited either way. Like, making this, I can't wait to eat it. Put some sriracha on there, Cholula, and then we'll go through the overnight oats. For now, I probably gotta give Harley a bath, do something like that, read a book, and then go from there. Leaving the kitchen a mess. I'll clean it up before wifey gets home, but that's meal prep. So what's up, y'all? We back at the end of the night. Pretty much whole day done, and it's the last part, but one of the most important parts of the meal prep, which is my overnight oats. I'll start with oats, Fairlife, obviously, Greek yogurt, plain, non-fat. Those usually have the most protein, and then I'll sweeten it with honey. I usually have some type of granola, but as you can see, that bag's empty, so I might get one with like 1 serving of granola, but the rest of them might have to do some fruit or something. I think I have some frozen fruit in the fridge, so I'll just put that frozen fruit in there the night before. That could be something task I do nightly. I've done it before. It tastes fine, especially with the honey I put on top. I put like 10 grams of honey, but I'll get through the whole thing. So to start, I do 2 ounces of oats in every jar, and I kind of go through an ingredient at a time because I feel like it's faster that way. And I'll just I usually just put up the ingredients as I go. So, oats. So, obviously, like y'all see everything I do with my food scale. My food scale is probably the most used piece of equipment in the kitchen. But measure out 2 ounces of oats. I don't know if I have enough oats. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. Protein. Most important thing right there. Obviously, that's why I do it, because breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but then there's also, I got enough. Barely enough. I got enough. So that's the oats part of it. Then each one I do. I think I want to increase it. So because I think I'm gonna do a scoop and a half of protein. There's 24 grams. If I can get 12 more 36 grams out of this with the yogurt, I think I'm gonna do a scoop and a half. So a scoop is 31 grams. So I need to do 46 grams. What did I say? Let's do 47 grams. I gotta mix it up just because there's so much powder. You gotta make sure the oats get absorbed. The recipe normally is a scoop of protein, 2 ounces of oats, 4 ounces of Greek yogurt, 2 ounces of fertilized milk. Period. Done. But I think I want to modify because I want a little bit more protein out of this meal. So I'm modifying. All right, and we at the last step. Simply 10 grams of honey. This is a lot. This is more than I'm used to. We're going to try it out because I need the protein. 10 grams of honey. Got to measure it tight because honey comes with a lot of calories. But I'll be needing the carbs in the morning, I ain't going to lie to you. I let that. It's completed. I got 4 of those. This is the last of the meal prep. So I hope it show you that I've been in here at 3 different times of the day, but I got all my meals planned for the next 4 days. I don't have to veer. I don't have to veto. I don't have to do anything. So it's the key to being consistent, right? It's to prepare yourself to be disciplined, right? Don't make it hard to be disciplined. Just prepare yourself to do it the right way. If you made it this far, thank you. All glory to God. All praise to the Most High. Read your Bibles. And I'll see y'all next week.